All right, y'all, just real quick. This is actually a clip from a live stream that I did a couple days ago. We're talking about Elon Musk, the mark of the beast, Neuralink, and his new government contract that he has that I don't know if a lot of people know about or not. All right. So if the editing feels kind of weird, it's because this is literally a clip from a live stream that happened 2 days ago. All right. So just keep that in mind. I just wanted to let you know before you watch it. All right. Let's get into it. He's strategic. Yes. But he's got his hands in a lot. This is one of the more concerning ones, in my opinion, depending on how you want to look at it. Elon Musk SpaceX is building spy satellite network for U.S. intelligence agency. So this was March 16th, 2024. I don't know if you caught this or not. I personally had missed this until like last week. This caught my radar. Yeah, Starlink. So I missed this until last week. So SpaceX is building a spy satellite network for the U.S. intelligence agency. It says SpaceX is building a network of hundreds of spy satellites under a classified contract with the U.S. intelligence agency. 5 sources familiar with the program said, demonstrating deepening ties between billionaire tech entrepreneur Elon Musk, space company, and national security agencies. The network is being built by SpaceX's Starshield business unit under a $1.8 billion contract signed in 2021. The NRO, an intelligence agency that manages spy satellites, the sources say. The plan shows the extent of SpaceX's involvement in U.S. intelligence and military projects and illustrate a deeper Pentagon investment into vast low Earth orbiting satellite systems aimed at supporting ground forces. If successful, the sources said the program would significantly advance the ability of the U.S. government and military to quickly spot potential targets almost anywhere on the globe. Does nobody else think that's a problem? Ain't nobody else see like, ain't nobody else thinking that's some biblical proportions? If successful, the sources said the program would significantly advance the ability of the U.S. government and military to quickly spot potential targets almost anywhere on the globe. So then the question comes, well, who's going to be the targets? Who's going to be the targets? He had also mentioned there was an early interview that got leaked when Elon Musk first bought Twitter and then changed it to X, right? It's not for the government. I understand that. There was an early interview that got leaked that Elon was trying to, he has ambitions to make X almost like a WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is the Chinese, basically it's like a Chinese do-it-all app. So you can do everything in WhatsApp. It's social media, phone calls, FaceTime. You can do your banking, so you can hold your money, you can send your money, you can get paid, direct deposit, everything through one app. And Elon says that he has ambitions to create a better version of WhatsApp through X to have it be the everything app. So you've got literally, and he's involved in quite literally all of the major sectors. when you think about industries, he has involvement in all of the major sectors. If he's not actively in it, he has deep ties and connections. So when you start talking about like the mark of the beast conversation and not being able to buy or sell, and I can see a path. I can see a way to get there. I don't know if he's going to be the person who's going to necessarily, usher it in. I'm not calling him the Antichrist, but I'm saying that I believe that he has a big involvement in creating the infrastructure to deliver in the mark of the beast, whatever that looks like. Whatever that looks like. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. You let me know. But he's got his hands in a lot of stuff. He's got his hands in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Do y'all think AI is going to end the world? He literally said the goal is to build a digital super intelligence way more smarter than any other human or any human combined on Earth. That's the goal of AI. Okay, so if that's the goal, and if assuming we get to that, destination, why would AI listen to humans if they're smarter than humans? If it's smarter than any other human on the face of this planet, why would AI listen to the coding inputted by humans? Why wouldn't it just override and bypass the code? I don't want to get too down a rabbit hole, but he's saying it's inevitable because you pretty much already opened up that door. You can't close it now. You already started. You can't stop. Once you embark down the path of innovation, there's no going back because somebody is going to continue down that path. And you don't know what the motives and the intention of said individual is. So he's taking it from the standpoint of, we have to get into this industry. We have to get into it because this is ultimately where everything is going. But what are they trying to do for real? I don't know why humans have this fascination to create an intelligence that is, it's almost like they're trying to it's like we're trying to play God is what it sounds like. And that's not going to end well. We already know it's not going to end well. You said, what if AI is the Antichrist? I think the Bible specifically says that the Antichrist is going to be a man. And I think even more specifically, I believe it says that it's going to be like a gay man, that he's going to have like homosexual like attractions. So I don't know. I don't think AI is going to be the Antichrist, but I could see the benefits for AI. I could see the benefits for it, and I could see the clear and obvious negatives for it. The problem is sinful humans, when they get their hands on a technology, especially a powerful technology, they will almost always use it for nefarious reasons. So I think it's going to play a role in the demise of everything that's going to come. But once again, if you read the Bible, you know how it's going to play out. So, we have the playbook. There's nothing we don't need to be afraid of it. I think we need to be mindful of it. We need to keep speaking about it. We need to educate other people about, the potential possibility that this technology could be used for. But like I said, at the same time, I could see the positives for, AI technology. The problem is people. When you put powerful technology in people's hands, they're going to do, whatever is most beneficial to them to gain more power and influence and authority. Thank you, Juliana. That's what I'm saying, bro. They are putting computer chips in humans. Yeah, they are. They're putting computer chips in humans. And you know what's going to get crazy? It's going to get crazy when the Neuralink becomes like mainstream. And when you know somebody personally who has it, when somebody in your neighborhood has it, and then when celebrities start to get it, when the 1% start to get it, and they're raving about it, they're talking about the benefits. They're talking about how much more productive they've been. They're talking about how much more successful and how much more money they've been making since they got it. They're talking about how, they've been quote unquote healed since getting it. That's when it's going to get crazy. because then it's going to be almost like perceived to be like a disadvantage if you don't get it. And that's assuming that we reach a point of mass adoption. I don't know if we'll get there or not. Who knows? Who even knows the cost? It's probably, well, they're going to use AI in order to literally do the surgery. You know what I heard? There's an article that said the dude, let me pull it up. So the guy who got the first Neuralink chip, listen to this, hold on. Neuralink. Listen to this. Did you see this story from May 9th? Did you see this story? Neuralink's first brain chip implant in human appeared flawless. There was a huge problem. It appeared flawless, but there was a huge problem. I got to get a subscription? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me find a different article. Morningstar. Hold on. Here we go. There was a huge problem. Elon Musk's Neuralink technology startup company, Neuralink. Elon Musk's neurotechnology startup, Neuralink, has said it has experienced a problem with its brain-computer interface that was surgically implanted into the first ever human patient earlier this year. In March, Neuralink implanted its technology, which lets users control computer cursors with their minds, into the brain of 29-year-old Nolan Arbaugh, who was paralyzed from the shoulders down in a driving accident in 2016. Neuralink's in-one brain-computer interface uses 64 threads that contain a combined sum of 1,024 electrodes to pick up on neural activity in the brain and translate that information into cursor movements. In a blog post, Neuralink has, however, said that a number of the 64 threads that connect the implant to Arbaugh's brain subsequently retracted in the weeks following from the surgery, leading to a reduction in the amount of information it could pick up. So basically, the little things, whatever it's called, that they use to plug into his brain, there's 64 of those threads. A portion of those threads came out, right? That's not even the worst part. This led to a net decrease in the number of effective electrodes connected to Arbaugh's brain and reduced speed and accuracy with which the former college athlete was able to control the cursor via Neuralink's interface. Hold on, bro. Right here. Neuralink's blog post was posted online following an inquiry from the Wall Street Journal. The newspaper said the Wall Street Journal reported the problems could have been caused by air trapped inside Arbaugh's brain. So they did this surgery, and as a result of doing the surgery, they got air trapped inside of his brain. That air that was trapped inside of his brain caused the connectors to disconnect. So now they have to go back in and reconnect them. But they said this time they would most likely do somewhere in the ballpark of 120 connectors as opposed to 64 connectors. I'm assuming because if the connectors came off, then you have more connectors in place as opposed if you were just to put 64 in. And then they said, oh, we got to figure out how to not allow air to enter into the brain during the next procedure. Oh, that's making me nauseous. That literally just makes me nauseous. Like, there's literally air trapped inside of his brain. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that might not sound like a big deal to you. That literally makes me want to throw up. Oh, man.